Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Seriously, can you believe how wild things are getting already? SHOT Show 2026 has not even officially kicked off yet, and the entire internet is exploding with massive leaks, surprise reveals, and early sneak peeks that have the firearms world going crazy. We are already seeing brand new rifles, mysterious prototype builds, advanced upgrades, and some truly next-level gear that people cannot stop talking about. From compact bullpup conversions to premium 1911 pistols and futuristic pistol chassis systems, the hype this year feels bigger than ever before. If even half of these rumors and previews turn out to be legit, SHOT Show 2026 could completely dominate the industry and raise the bar for modern firearms in a huge way. Honestly, the excitement around all of this is unreal, and people everywhere are counting down the days already. So stay tuned, because today we are diving into some of the hottest and most talked about releases surfacing right now. The PSA Olcan Bullpup conversion is pretty much the exact project JAKL fans have been asking for over the last few years, and now Palmetto State Armory is finally bringing it to life with a setup that looks modern, compact, and surprisingly practical. This system takes the standard JAKL platform and converts it into a tight, maneuverable bullpup rifle while still keeping the performance, reliability, and ballistic capability that made the original rifle so popular in the first place. Buyers can either grab a full factory-built rifle that is ready to hit the range immediately, or simply purchase the standalone lower receiver and pair it with an existing JAKL upper, which makes the whole thing feel like a smart and affordable upgrade instead of forcing people to buy a completely separate firearm. The concept originally gained a ton of attention during PSA voting polls at SHOT Show, so seeing it move from community hype into actual production has been a huge moment for JAKL owners and bullpup fans alike. A big part of what makes this platform work so well is the JAKL upper design itself, which keeps the recoil system fully self-contained and pairs it with the proven long-stroke piston setup that already has a reputation for running reliably in rough conditions and with suppressors attached. The Olcan lower shifts the controls farther back into the classic bullpup configuration, giving shooters a much shorter overall package without sacrificing barrel performance or creating the awkward trigger feel that hurts many other bullpup rifles on the market. Instead, it still feels familiar to anyone used to AR-style controls and handling. Most complete rifles also come equipped with suppressor-ready muzzle devices from companies like Silencer Co. or similar mounting systems that make attaching a suppressor quick and simple. PSA also added a bunch of thoughtful extras, including an ambidextrous magazine release, standard mil-spec safety controls, a matching Kung Fu grip from Die Free Company available in black or flat dark earth, and a Picatinny cheek riser that helps create a comfortable cheek weld when running optics on the top rail. Even the side charging handle is fully ambidextrous and can be swapped without tools, which adds even more convenience for different shooters and setups. Where this rifle really shines is in tight environments where compact handling matters most. It feels ideal for home defense, vehicle use, range fun, or any scenario where you want the shortest possible rifle without giving up full rifle velocity and the rugged durability the JAKL is known for. The piston system also works extremely well with suppressors while keeping maintenance simple and field stripping fast and tool-free. Overall balance and recoil control remain surprisingly good for such a compact package, and most shooters are going to find it smooth, controllable, and genuinely enjoyable to run. Of course, there are still a few downsides worth mentioning. Since it is a bullpup, the ejection port sits much closer to the shooter's face, which could be less comfortable for left-handed users. And while the trigger feels dependable and solid, it still leans more toward durable mil-spec performance instead of an ultra-light competition-style trigger. Pricing stays fairly reasonable in classic PSA fashion, with the standalone Olcan lower expected around the $500 MSRP range, and complete rifles generally landing around $1,400 depending on configuration, finish, barrel setup, and muzzle device options. Considering everything you are getting, it easily stands out as one of the more affordable ways to jump into a modern high-quality bullpup platform without giving up the JAKL's proven piston-driven reliability. The Tyrant Weapon System 365, better known as the TWS365 from Tyrant CNC, is quickly becoming one of the most exciting upgrades available for the SIG P365 platform right now. This innovative chassis system takes the already popular micro-compact pistol and turns it into a compact personal defense setup that feels much more stable and controllable, almost like running a miniature carbine. The design combines premium materials with practical functionality, using strong aircraft-grade aluminum for the main structure while blending in lightweight polymer components for the grip and magazine carrier to keep overall weight down without sacrificing toughness. The result feels durable, modern, and refined enough for serious use while still being compact enough for everyday carry or transport. One of the biggest highlights is the spring-assisted side-folding brace, which deploys smoothly and quickly to give shooters immediate support and much better control during rapid-fire or longer shooting sessions. Toward the front, there is a removable aluminum blast shield that also acts as a handguard, complete with a Picatinny rail underneath for attaching lights, lasers, or other accessories while helping keep muzzle blast away from your support hand. Another standout feature is the integrated dual magazine setup with a fully ambidextrous release position near the front, making reloads extremely fast and giving users access to as many as 42 or even 50 total rounds depending on magazine choice, which is a huge advantage in defensive situations. The brace geometry is also carefully designed so that red dot optics naturally line up with the shooter's eye, creating a much more intuitive aiming experience compared to relying strictly on iron sights. Installation is simple since the system accepts the P365 fire control unit and slide without major modifications, and compatibility is impressive across nearly the entire P365 lineup, including manual safety versions, threaded barrels, compensated setups, suppressor configurations, and many aftermarket trigger systems. The main catch is that the higher capacity setup depends on X-macro-style magazines for proper fit and function in the integrated mag holder. Finish choices include black, gunmetal gray, and arsenal gray, and Tyrant even offers a dedicated paddle holster designed around common weapon lights from companies like Surefire and Streamlight, while supporting both inside the waistband and outside the waistband carry styles. In actual use, the TWS365 delivers excellent versatility, solid construction quality backed by extensive testing, improved ergonomics with familiar AR-inspired controls, and noticeably tighter shot groups thanks to the fast-deploying brace that helps stabilize the pistol far better than a standard handgun setup. It is compact enough to fit in many backpacks or vehicle storage setups while still offering the feel of a much larger platform. And overall, it competes surprisingly well with far more expensive PDW-style chassis systems on the market. There are still a few compromises to keep in mind since it remains a pistol-caliber platform, meaning recoil control still does not fully match a true rifle, and users invested in standard P365 magazines may need to spend extra money switching to X-macro magazines. Some shooters in stricter states may also need to pay attention to local compliance concerns regarding features like the brace or forward-mounted spare magazine holder, although the modular layout does allow for easier configuration changes if needed. As for price, the system generally lands around the $600 MSRP mark depending on finish and retailer, with many listings sitting close to the $599 range, making it a surprisingly strong value considering the versatility, engineering, and capability packed into such a compact package. The Cabot Rebellion Max is easily one of the most jaw-dropping premium 1911 pistols released recently, pushing the famous Rebellion lineup into the double-stack world while still preserving the ultra-lightweight feel that made the original models so respected among serious shooters. This commander-sized handgun was purpose-built around a 4.25-inch match-grade stainless bull barrel and carefully tuned for 9mm performance, delivering extremely smooth cycling, fast follow-up shots, and outstanding accuracy without carrying the extra bulk that usually comes with higher-capacity pistols. One of the most impressive things about the Rebellion Max is how Cabot managed to keep the unloaded weight at only 28 ounces, exactly matching the original single-stack version, even while adding true double-stack capacity. They accomplished this by machining both the frame and grip module from high-end aircraft-grade aluminum, giving the pistol incredible strength while keeping it surprisingly light and comfortable for everyday carry. Even more interesting, the grip actually feels slightly slimmer than the older single-stack Rebellion, which improves comfort makes the controls easier to reach, and gives the pistol a very natural pointing feel that sits securely in the hand while remaining easy to conceal under normal clothing. Cabot also paired the pistol with its proprietary full-cycle commander system, which works together with the special barrel setup to soften recoil so effectively that the gun feels closer to shooting a full-size 5-inch government model despite its smaller overall package. Internally, the pistol uses the trusted Cabot Advantage extractor system for excellent reliability with 9mm ammunition, while the flat-face trigger delivers a clean break at roughly 3.5 pounds and feels like a custom competition trigger straight from the factory. Externally, every Rebellion Max receives careful hand finishing along with aggressive multi-angle slide serrations that provide excellent grip in wet or stressful conditions. Buyers can choose between the standard reverse two-tone stainless appearance or a sleek black DLC finish for a more tactical and understated look. The sights are set up for fast defensive shooting with a bright fiber optic front sight and a sturdy ledge-style rear, and shooters wanting optics can choose an optional low-profile cut compatible with Trijicon RMR or SRO red dots without dramatically increasing sight height. Capacity is another major strength here, with a standard 17+1 setup using the included magazines, optional 20-round magazines for maximum firepower, and restricted 10-round versions for compliant states. The pistol also accepts SDI and 2011 pattern magazines, making spare magazines easy to find and widely available. Even fully loaded, the gun only weighs around 36 ounces, which is impressive considering the amount of ammunition on board and makes long-range sessions or duty carry much more comfortable than heavier double-stack 1911 platforms. Performance and engineering are absolutely top-tier throughout the pistol, especially with details like the wave rail system that helps reduce friction and keeps the action feeling incredibly smooth and reliable during heavy use. Of course, the biggest downsides are cost and availability. Cabot produces these in very limited numbers, with only 60 units planned for 2026 and deliveries expected during the second quarter, so getting one will not be easy. The starting MSRP sits at $6,295, reflecting the extensive hand-fitting, precision machining, premium materials, and custom-level craftsmanship poured into every pistol. For shooters looking for one of the most refined and lightweight high-capacity 1911 experiences available today, the Rebellion Max is clearly aimed at the very top end of the market with almost no compromises in performance, capacity, or overall quality. Palmetto State Armory's Sabre AK is easily one of the most exciting modern versions of the classic AK platform available right now, blending old-school Kalashnikov reliability with upgraded features that make it feel far more refined and user-friendly without losing its rugged personality. At its core, the rifle still keeps that battle-proven AK DNA people trust, starting with an authentic Romanian parts kit that includes important components like the forged front trunnion, hammer-forged bolt and carrier, recoil assembly, rear sight base, and dust cover. That solid foundation gives the rifle the same durable character that made military AK rifles famous around the world. One of the biggest highlights is the barrel, a 16-inch cold hammer-forged chrome-lined setup built from an extremely durable steel blend designed to handle intense heat and very high round counts. The result is a rifle that offers excellent longevity, strong resistance to wear, and better accuracy potential than many standard production AK barrels. PSA also went well beyond a simple parts build by upgrading the rifle with a DLC-coated bolt carrier group that cycles noticeably smoother, helping reduce friction and improving performance during rapid shooting or suppressed use. The enhanced ALG AKT trigger is another major improvement, offering a much cleaner and crisper pull compared to the heavy and gritty triggers normally associated with traditional AK rifles, which makes controlled follow-up shots much faster and easier. The rifle also receives a major ergonomics upgrade through modern furniture options, including B5 systems grips, folding stocks, upgraded safety levers, and accessory-ready handguards that allow shooters to mount lights, grips, and other gear without needing awkward adapters. Many models also feature attractive finishes like burnt bronze or REL 8000, giving the rifle a more premium appearance while still keeping that aggressive AK style. Suppressor-ready muzzle setups are commonly included as well, often using mounts compatible with modern suppressor systems, and PSA even includes a matching 30-round metal magazine that gives the rifle a complete ready-to-run package straight out of the box. Structurally, the rifle benefits from a reinforced stamped receiver with forged and dimpled construction along with strong swell neck rivets that improve durability in critical areas. Combined with the chrome-lined internals and proven AK operating system, the Sabre AK is designed to continue running reliably in harsh environments, dirty conditions, and extended shooting sessions. Many shooters have been impressed by how easy it feels to consistently hit steel targets at 300 yards or farther while keeping recoil manageable in 7.62 by 39, and overall the rifle feels smoother, more accurate, and more confidence-inspiring than many entry-level AKs on the market. The advantages are easy to see, including improved barrel quality, smoother cycling, upgraded controls, modern ergonomics, and the legendary durability AK rifles are known for. It manages to feel premium without entering the extremely expensive custom rifle category. There are still a few trade-offs, though. The rifle can feel somewhat heavier than lightweight modern sporting rifles, and shooters coming from AR platforms may need time to adapt to classic AK controls like the paddle-style magazine release. Even though the trigger is excellent by AK standards, it still does not quite reach the refinement level of some ultra-high-end aftermarket trigger systems found on other rifle platforms. Pricing generally falls into a premium but still reasonable range considering the upgrades, with most configurations landing somewhere between $1,200 and $1,500 depending on finish, furniture setup, folding stock options, and suppressor-ready configurations, while sale pricing and package deals can sometimes bring the cost down even further. The Taurus GX4 Strike Bravo is one of the more interesting collaborations to show up recently, bringing together Taurus and Strike Industries to turn the already dependable GX4 carry platform into something much more versatile, tactical, and enjoyable to shoot. Taurus kept the familiar slide and internal fire control system from the GX4 carry Toro, so shooters still get the same striker-fired 9mm operation people already know, but the entire setup now sits inside a redesigned modular chassis and grip system created specifically to work with the Strike Industries FSA single stabilizer. That folding brace is one of the biggest highlights because it locks firmly into place and gives the pistol much better stability when fired from the shoulder, helping transform the compact handgun into a much more controllable platform. Up front, the Strike Bravo adds a longer Picatinny rail that allows users to attach lights, lasers, grips, and other accessories much more easily, while the reversible charging handle can be swapped for left-handed or right-handed use without any major effort. The optics-ready Toro slide also remains part of the package, complete with adapter plates that support many of the most popular red dot optics on the market today. Taurus also upgraded the barrel to a 3.7-inch threaded design straight from the factory, making suppressor and compensator installation simple while maintaining solid accuracy with a wide range of 9mm ammunition. Toward the rear of the chassis, there is another Picatinny mounting section dedicated to braces or stabilizers along with ambidextrous sling attachment points that make carrying and deploying the setup much more convenient. Even with all of these additions, the system still folds down into a compact footprint that works well for transport or storage while greatly improving overall control and effective shooting distance compared to a standard micro-compact pistol. One of the smartest parts of the design is the continued compatibility with existing GX4 magazines, barrels, base pads, and accessories, meaning current GX4 owners can move over much of their existing gear without replacing everything. On the range, the Strike Bravo really changes the shooting experience by turning a small carry pistol into a compact PDW-style platform that offers softer recoil feel, faster follow-up shots, and noticeably tighter accuracy at longer handgun distances without becoming too large for practical carry or vehicle storage. There are still a few compromises worth mentioning. Although Taurus has made major improvements in reliability and quality with the GX4 series over the last few years, some shooters may still prefer the finish quality and refinement found on more expensive brands. The stabilizing brace also increases the overall size when deployed, which can make concealed carry a little less convenient compared to carrying the pistol by itself. Even so, the value is extremely hard to ignore considering everything included in the package. The standard model without the brace currently carries an MSRP around $607, while the fully equipped version with the FSA stabilizer lands closer to $796. Both models are available with standard 15-round magazines or restricted 10-round versions at similar pricing. Overall, the GX4 Strike Bravo feels like a very smart evolution of the GX4 platform and shows that Taurus is paying close attention to what modern shooters actually want by working with Strike Industries to deliver a modular and capable system at a price that undercuts many competing PDW-style handgun platforms. The Thompson TAO50 from Auto Ordnance is an absolute heavyweight in the world of long-range rifles, a massive bolt-action platform chambered in .50 BMG that is designed to deliver extreme range performance while keeping recoil surprisingly manageable for such a powerful cartridge. This rifle is built around a precision-focused design with a long 29-inch barrel that helps stabilize heavy rounds for consistent accuracy at serious distances, and the threaded muzzle allows shooters to attach compatible suppressors from companies like Elite Iron, B&Amp, T, Huxerx, or Innovative Arms if they want to reduce noise even further. Even so, Auto Ordnance strongly recommends using the rifle with its own specially engineered muzzle brake, because it was specifically tuned for the TAO50 and does an incredible job cutting down felt recoil compared to many traditional .50 caliber rifles. One of the biggest innovations on this rifle is the patent-pending roller-bearing bolt system, which keeps the action feeling smooth and reliable even during extended shooting sessions. Combined with the advanced jet-style muzzle brake, the rifle has gained a reputation for being one of the softer-shooting bolt-action .50 BMG rifles currently available. Shooters who have tested it often compare the recoil favorably against older heavyweight platforms like the Barrett, with surprisingly low muzzle rise and less shooter fatigue than most people expect from a rifle this powerful. The rifle also comes loaded with premium components that give it a very high-end feel right out of the box. It features an adjustable Magpul PRS Gen 3 stock that allows shooters to fine-tune cheek weld and length of pull for a comfortable shooting position, along with a Magpul MOE Plus grip that offers excellent hand comfort and control. A crisp Timney-style trigger helps maximize precision during long-range shots, and the included AccuTac bipod adds impressive stability for serious distance shooting on uneven terrain or at extended ranges. Even though the rifle weighs around 25.5 pounds and stretches out close to 61 inches in overall length, it still remains manageable enough for one person to transport and operate without too much trouble. The platform also includes ambidextrous safety controls and full-length rails for optics and accessories, giving shooters plenty of flexibility when setting up the rifle for competition, long-range target shooting, or recreational use. Magazine compatibility is another nice advantage since the TAO50 accepts Barrett M107A110 round magazines, making it easier for existing .50 BMG owners to share equipment across platforms. Auto Ordnance also added classic Thompson branding details engraved into the lower receiver and muzzle brake, giving the rifle a distinctive visual identity. Buyers can choose between matte black and flat dark earth finishes, and every rifle ships inside a custom-wheeled hard case that makes transporting such a large firearm far more practical. The strongest selling point of the TAO50 is definitely the way it combines huge .50 caliber performance with surprisingly soft recoil and premium handling characteristics. Between the advanced bolt system, the effective brake design, and the high-quality Magpul and Timney components, the rifle feels refined, comfortable, and easier to shoot for long sessions than many people would expect from this class of firearm. It also offers excellent compatibility with existing magazines and suppressor setups, while giving shooters the flexibility to configure it for everything from long-range steel shooting to simply enjoying the raw power of the .50 BMG platform. Coming out of Finland, the Sako Arctic rifle generation, better known as the ARG, is one of the most advanced rifle platforms gaining attention right now thanks to its extreme focus on reliability in brutal environments and demanding combat conditions. This modern rifle family was developed through close cooperation with both the Finnish and Swedish defense forces, using years of field experience and military feedback to create a serious replacement for older service rifles with major improvements in durability, adaptability, and performance. The ARG was specifically designed for military and law enforcement personnel who need a weapon system capable of functioning in freezing Arctic weather, heavy mud, saltwater exposure, desert dust, and other harsh conditions where ordinary rifles can struggle. To prove its reliability, the platform went through strict NATO D14 testing along with additional internal evaluations designed to push the rifle far beyond normal operating standards. Although the ARG is built around the familiar AR-style layout, Sako added a long list of precision-focused upgrades that separate it from standard rifles. The platform uses cold hammer-forged chrome-lined barrels designed for excellent service life and consistent accuracy, while the Sako match-grade trigger provides a crisp and predictable pull that helps improve shot placement under stress. The rifle is also fully modular, allowing users to configure different stocks, handguards, and accessory setups depending on mission requirements. It supports Picatinny rails for optics and night vision equipment, MLOK attachment points for grips and lights, and broad compatibility with common AR pattern accessories, making customization simple for units already invested in existing gear. One of the biggest features that makes the ARG stand out is the choice between two operating systems. Shooters can choose a short-stroke gas piston version that keeps the internals cleaner by reducing heat and carbon buildup, which greatly improves reliability in freezing temperatures, muddy environments, underwater operations, and suppressed shooting where blowback can become an issue. For users who prefer lighter weight and a softer recoil impulse, Sako also offers a direct impingement version that provides a simpler overall system and potentially tighter accuracy in less extreme conditions. Every major control on the rifle is fully ambidextrous, including the safety selector, magazine release, and bolt controls, allowing both left-handed and right-handed shooters to operate the weapon efficiently during high-pressure situations where speed matters. The platform is chambered in trusted NATO calibers such as 5.56 for standard assault configurations and 7.62 for designated marksman roles, using standard STANAG-style magazines or compatible alternatives depending on the specific model. Sako also designed the ARG as a complete ecosystem, offering support for optics, thermal devices, lasers, carrying systems, and protective cases through partner companies to create a full mission-ready package. The main downside for enthusiasts is availability because the ARG was developed specifically for military and law enforcement contracts rather than the commercial civilian market, meaning it is not something most people will ever see sitting on store shelves. Because of its restricted nature, Sako has not released traditional commercial MSRP pricing, but advanced military-grade rifles in this category usually cost several $1,000s per unit, depending on configuration, accessories, barrel setup, and procurement contracts. The Smith & Wesson M&P Wink with tongue sticking out FPC in .22 LR takes the same smart folding pistol caliber carbine concept that made the centerfire version so popular and brings it into the rimfire world for inexpensive fun, easy shooting, and lightweight portability. This version keeps nearly all of the standout features shooters already liked about the original FPC platform, starting with the side-folding design that lets the rifle collapse into a very compact package for storage inside a backpack, truck, or range bag, while still keeping your optic mounted and zeroed because the top rail stays in position when folded. Along the top of the rifle there is a full-length Picatinny rail ready for red dots or scopes, while the handguard includes MLOK attachment points for lights, grips, and other accessories so shooters can customize the rifle however they want. The grip layout feels very similar to a compact M&P Wink with tongue sticking out handgun, complete with interchangeable backstraps that allow users to adjust the fit for different hand sizes and preferences, and the flat-face trigger delivers a clean and predictable pull that works well for accurate shooting without requiring much effort. The magazine release can also be reversed for left-handed or right-handed shooters, making the rifle feel comfortable and easy to use for almost anyone. One of the most useful features is the built-in stock storage system that holds 2 spare 20-round magazines with quick-release access, allowing users to carry a total of 60 rounds directly on the rifle without needing additional pouches or bulky gear. The 16.25-inch threaded barrel is another great addition, making it easy to attach suppressors or other muzzle devices, while taking full advantage of the incredibly soft recoil and low noise that .22 LR is known for. The rifle also shares its 20-round magazines with the new M&P Wink with tongue sticking out 22X pistol, giving owners excellent compatibility across their rimfire setup. And Smith & Wesson includes 3 magazines right from the factory, so shooters are ready to go immediately. Compared to the 9mm versions, the .22 LR model weighs about a pound less, giving it a very lightweight and easy-to-carry feel that works great for hiking, small game use, property patrol, or casual range sessions. The controls and ergonomics borrow heavily from the M&P Wink with tongue sticking out pistol lineup, so transitioning between handgun and carbine training feels very natural and intuitive. Reliability has also been solid overall, especially after a short break-in period, even when using more affordable bulk ammunition. The biggest strengths of this rifle are easy to understand. It is extremely fun to shoot, produces almost no felt recoil, delivers very good accuracy for rimfire distances, and keeps optics securely mounted even when folded for transport. The onboard magazine storage is especially useful during long shooting sessions and makes reloads quick and convenient. It also works wonderfully for introducing new shooters to firearms, practicing skills at low cost, or simply spending a day shooting inexpensive .22 LR ammunition without spending a fortune. There are still a few limitations, though. Like many rimfire firearms, some users have reported occasional feeding issues with certain ammunition types, so reliability can vary depending on ammo choice until the rifle is properly broken in. Also, while the folding design makes it compact and portable, there are still lighter backpack-style .22 rifles available for shooters who prioritize the absolute smallest carry setup possible. Even so, the balance of modern features, portability, and versatility makes this rifle a very attractive option in the rimfire carbine market. The MSRP sits around $549, although many retailers are already offering it below the $500 mark, making it a strong value for shooters looking for a lightweight folding rimfire rifle for training, plinking, outdoor use, or just pure range fun. The Tisas PX-9 Gen 3 carry is making a serious name for itself in the budget concealed carry market by delivering a surprisingly modern package packed with features that normally cost much more. This compact striker-fired 9mm pistol is built around a 3.5-inch barrel that provides solid defensive accuracy while keeping the handgun compact and comfortable enough for all-day carry. The lightweight polymer frame helps reduce fatigue during everyday use, and the grip design is one of the standout features thanks to its ergonomic shape, interchangeable back straps, and swappable side panels that let shooters tailor the fit to their hand size and shooting preference. The texture on the grip is aggressive enough to maintain control without feeling overly rough, which helps a lot during longer range sessions or hot conditions where sweaty hands can become an issue. Toward the front of the frame, there is a built-in Picatinny rail for attaching lights or lasers, while the slide includes large front and rear serrations that make manipulations feel easy and confident even under stress or poor conditions. One of the biggest surprises on the PX-9 Gen 3 carry is the factory optics cut designed directly around the Trijicon RMR footprint, allowing shooters to mount a micro red dot without needing extra adapter plates, while still maintaining a clean sight picture with the factory iron sights. The sight setup includes a bright fiber optic front sight combined with a serrated black rear sight that helps with fast target acquisition. The trigger is another area where this pistol punches above its price range, offering a light and crisp pull with a short reset that feels far more refined than many budget carry pistols. In fact, some shooters compare the trigger feel to more premium Turkish handguns from companies like Canik. Capacity is also impressive for the size, with the pistol shipping with two 15-round magazines based on the proven SIG P2 28 magazine pattern, giving users a strong balance between concealability and firepower. Another advantage is the compatibility with several common aftermarket parts, including certain Glock sights and Springfield XD-style holsters, making customization easier and more affordable than expected in this price category. Reliability reports have generally been very positive, with many shooters putting thousands of rounds through the PX-9 PX-9 platform without major issues, and the value is extremely hard to ignore considering the optics-ready slide, customizable ergonomics, and quality trigger all come in well under the $400 range. In many stores, prices typically fall somewhere between $320 and $370 depending on sales and retailer discounts, making it one of the strongest values currently available in the compact concealed carry segment. Of course, there are still a few compromises to keep in mind. The slide release is only positioned on one side, so fully ambidextrous controls are not available, which may be less convenient for left-handed shooters. The overall styling is also fairly simple and utilitarian, without flashy coatings or premium cosmetic touches, and some users mention that recoil can feel a little snappier because of the compact size and lighter frame. Still, that is fairly normal for pistols in this category and becomes much easier to manage with practice. Overall, the PX-9 Gen 3 carry delivers far more performance and features than most people would expect at this price point, and it continues proving why Tisas has built such a strong reputation among shooters looking for affordable, dependable, and feature-rich carry pistols. Wrapping things up with one of the wildest and most powerful single-shot handguns out there, the Thompson Center Encore pistol chambered in .50 Alaskan is an absolute beast for shooters who want near rifle-level power packed into a break-action handgun platform. The Encore series has earned a legendary reputation over the years because of its ability to swap barrels and calibers so easily, allowing owners to transform the same platform into multiple different hunting or shooting setups. And the .50 Alaskan version pushes that concept to the extreme for serious big game hunting or long-range shooting fun. This configuration usually features a heavy 15-inch bull barrel built specifically to handle the massive power of the .50 Alaskan cartridge, delivering tremendous energy that is more than capable of taking down large animals such as elk or bears at impressive distances. Many versions come finished in stainless steel or polished metal, giving the handgun a rugged but attractive appearance while also helping it resist harsh weather and rough outdoor conditions. To help control recoil, the pistol often includes a factory-installed Thompson Center muzzle brake that noticeably reduces the punishment normally associated with such a powerful caliber, making follow-up shots more manageable than most people would expect from a handgun firing around this large. The overall design combines classic styling with practical functionality, featuring traditional walnut grips with finger grooves for a secure hold, a large Dragoon-style trigger guard that is easy to operate even while wearing gloves, and a rebounding hammer safety system that automatically moves the hammer away from the firing pin after each shot for additional safety. The extractor system is also well thought out, lifting spent cases just enough for easy removal without making reloads awkward or frustrating. What really makes the Encore platform stand out is the simplicity of its break-action design combined with excellent accuracy potential. When paired with a steady shooting position, bipod, or solid rest, these handguns are capable of extremely precise shooting, especially when the shooter focuses on careful trigger control and deliberate shot placement. Another major advantage is the platform's modular nature, allowing owners to customize it endlessly with different barrels, optics, and accessories depending on their needs. Many .50 Alaskan setups come optics-ready or already equipped with handgun scopes designed for long-range shooting. The strengths of this handgun are easy to appreciate. It delivers enormous power in a surprisingly compact package, offers unmatched caliber versatility if you invest in additional barrels, and provides that classic single-shot shooting experience that rewards discipline and good fundamentals. Of course, there are some downsides as well. Recoil is still extremely heavy and requires practice, proper technique, and experience to control effectively. The single-shot design also makes it unsuitable for rapid-fire situations or defensive use, and the overall weight can become tiring during long hunts or extended carry. Pricing for these specialized configurations usually falls on the expensive side because of their niche appeal and semi-custom nature, with many examples ranging from around $2,000 to well over $3,000 depending on barrel configuration, condition, included optics, and accessories, although used models can sometimes be found at lower prices for buyers willing to search around. So there you have it, some of the craziest and most exciting firearms and gear showing up ahead of SHOT Show right now. Honestly, If these early reveals are any indication, 2026 is shaping up to be a massive year for the gun industry. From compact bullpup conversions and futuristic PDW chassis systems to premium handguns and extreme long-range rifles, there is a ton of innovation happening across every category. Now I want to hear from you guys. Which one are you the most excited about so far? Drop your thoughts down in the comments. Smash that like button if you are pumped for SHOT Show 2026, and make sure you subscribe so you do not miss any upcoming updates, leaks, and breakdowns as more information starts rolling in. Thanks again for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next video.